Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good afternoon, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, and we're back. And we're back for another Naughty Love lunchtime rundown. Yes. Few topics I couldn't get to this morning, like the whole, and we touched on this a little bit, but the whole Rick Ross and Christina Mackey breakup. We're going to dive into that. We're going to dive into Taraji P. Henson being like, I guess you want to call her an activist now. I guess. All right. And then also, I want to get into like, it was a big trafficking bust in Florida. There's a lot going on in Florida. I was just talking to my nephew last night. He said it is dangerous down there, child. It is so dangerous in Florida right now. Travel at your own risk to Florida, Naughty Crew, okay? Because there's a lot of racism going on. They trying to prevent the spring breakers from coming down there. They're doing all type of tactics to keep them kids from coming down there. Raising fines and everything else. And also, I've been seeing Jovi Beauty talk about this story about the girl who was unalived down in Alabama. Like, oh my God, you really gotta watch the company you keep. But please make sure y'all hitting this, the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're growing every day over here. We're on our way to 5,000 subs. Also, donations are definitely appreciated. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Sticker, all are welcome. $1, I don't care. Just support the channel. All these things help us to grow. All right, and follow us on our backup channel. We're trying to get monetized over there at Naughty Crew Live Podcast. And last but not least, follow us on all our different social media platforms, which that is scrolling across the banner below. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro as people load up in the room. Thumbs up this video. Yes. Hey, channel. Hey, sexy 60. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. As always. So let's dive right in because we have a limited amount of time. And shout out to my people in the bushes. Just make sure you're engaged in the channel. Thumbs up the video, thumbs down, don't matter. Disengage. All right. So let's get into Rick Ross and Christina Mackey. Okay, let me tell you something about this couple. I always knew it wasn't going to last. She was way too braggadocious, and she hadn't been there that long. And what you bragging for? Because to be quite frank, Rick Ross he a ain't type of nigga. Okay, like that's it. That's it. And that's why Tia is still able to troll his behind to this day. He did not treat her well. And she joined forces with 50 Cent doing they beef, and 50 Cent looked out for her. But he ain't type of nigga. And this is my thing. If a person show you who they are, believe them. You know what I mean? And he not shy about his ancient. He not shy about it at all. But why you think he gonna treat you any different, girl? She was just too braggadocious. So that's number one. I knew they wasn't gonna work. Number two, did y'all see the food she made for him? And that's a big man. Mm-hmm. That's a big, big man. Rick Ross is healthy. So you gotta make sure his meals be right. And then every time I seen her bring him food, like, because if you're going to show your food online, I wish people would get this. If you're going to show your food online, you better make sure it look good, at least. It looks scrumptious. Some people be posting some people be posting their food, like, you, that's all it was. He hit it and quit it, and she was just trying so hard. Like, she was trying too hard, but that man looked happy without her. He looked unbothered. We went over this morning. But that food that she was making wasn't it. Okay. But like I said, she was just way too braggadocious for me. With the relationship, because you haven't been there that long, sis. And what makes you think he gonna do anything different? And let me tell you something. When a man be going woman from woman to woman, they suspect. That really make me feel like they don't like women. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. Because why you gotta switch them out so much? All right. But by braggadocious, this is her.
I can tell by a lot of the comments on my page that y'all have never had a man keep you in your power. Y'all have never had a man give you reassurance you didn't even know you needed. Y'all don't got too much consistency going on. I could tell. Y'all don't like to see nobody winning. Y'all don't like to see nobody happy. It's something about a man that could keep you in your power that'll make you want to ride until the wheels fall off. What? It's no way I care about what you think. It's no way. It's no way you think that I care about what you think.
Girl,
couldn't be true.
Girl, you better listen to the exes, girl. You better listen to the exes.
Something about a man. I can tell by a lot of.
She just gave him too much.
The comments on my page that y'all have never had a man keep you in your power.
And you haven't either, sis. And that's why you're out of there. You haven't either. I'm just like over these little video chicks coming on. They get with these rappers, and you know your intentions aren't pure either. But I knew by this right here, it was over. I knew. Did y'all see this? This is like what? Chef.
Hey y'all, so what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna act like I've never had hamburger helper, right? I actually used to like how that tasted, so it's okay if Ross want to eat that. Because sometimes I be in the mood for like things that I used to eat in my childhood, even if it's cheap or whatever. But I don't ever remember it looking like that. How do you mess up the hamburger helper? But maybe it's not messing. Maybe it tastes good. Because sometimes things look crazy and it tastes good. So maybe that's what it is.
No, she the first person in the history You ever fuck up hamburger helper? Damn, we couldn't even get out of the way.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Baby, Super Bowl Sunday.
Wait, so at least you see I don't be hating. I didn't even hear that. This is my first time watching it right now, y'all. Let's play it.
Cheddar cheese?
Cheddar cheese. Try it, baby. Try it.
Cheddar?
Cheddar. Cheddar cheese. Oh, you got the belly. Okay. Bomb? Yeah.
Bomb diggity?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she the first person in the history to ever fuck up hamburger helper.
Okay, so I was just like, ugh. I don't know if y'all seen the taco one, but Ross, hold on 1 second. Here's another braggadocious when she was happy birthday. And things are all good in the hood. As long as you giving up that booty cat, okay? But just know your position. You just the flavor of the month. I don't know. She just worshipped him way too much, too fast for me. But his ex saw it coming. His ex saw it coming, but ooh, hold on. Has recently been spotted with another woman. Because that's what they do. They hop from woman to woman. And so recently, she was at the gym, and this is how they knew they broke up. This is Rick Ross with another woman. So let me explain it. She was at the gym and a Rick Ross song came on and she cut the live. You can see her facial expression, and then it flashes to Rick Ross out with another woman, okay?
What's my favorite cheek meal?
And Ross the boss, the biggest.
What's my favorite cheek meal?
Moved on so fast. So fast. She thought her cooch was golden, but I mean, are you sure he like Hootie Cat? I'm just saying, according to John and Audie, Rick Ross, with my band, hold up. Let me not get myself in the trouble. Rick Ross and DJ Khaled, they all gay. They all gay for the boule. Mm-hmm. That's what Jonathan Audie said, okay? But Rick Ross could not wait to troll. You know, she's slowly but becoming my favorite troll, Tia. I'm feeling her vibe because she don't give up. Tia Kemp is Rick Ross' first baby mama, okay? The one he really, really did wrong, and she done figured out how to make money off of trolling him and all his new conquests. Let's just call him that. All right? Let's see what she got to say. She like, I tried to tell you. You should have joined forces like Miss Steely and Suge Avery, child. I tried to tell you. You said I tried to tell you. You thought you was something special, making tacos and hamburger helper. Chill. Here we go.
I try not to hurt nobody when they already in pain, but I don't care. I'm a sadist too, I guess. It rubbed off on me from their daddy. Listen, you dusty, crusty Tweety bird. You look so sad and stupid right now, sitting in that gym trying to pump all that weight or whatever you trying to do to get that pressure off. Oh, girl, go home and relax. You need to go rest. We wants to see you in a bed with a headboard. Where's her apartment? Do she have a condo or?
She ain't getting nothing else to do. She did all of it. See, that's why I don't believe in doing wife duties, and I'm just a girlfriend, and we just dating. I'm gonna do girlfriend duties. I don't believe in doing wife duties unless I'm actually a wife. Period.
Ain't you thing? That thing been spreading that legs and spreading that mother. But honey, you look so stupid sitting in the gym with your Betty Boot curl right there, hiding that big hydrocephalus Walter forehead. I try not to hurt nobody when they already in pain,
But you
but
did.
I don't.
Rick Ross ain't what I was doing. You are fucking doing. Mhm. That's just these ninjas ain't shit. I said it. These ninjas ain't shit. And she probably already been on the back burner. Okay, that's how they do. They have a whole harem of chicks that sit and wait and line up. And that's why, like, you not special. Even that chick that's sitting next to him at the game courtside, you not special either. Because as soon as he bored or tired of you, he going to replace you with somebody else. And that just tells me, like, maybe cool cat not his thing. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody settle down eventually. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right. Up next, I want to get into Taraji. Taraji girl. I'm just confused. Are we trying to cover up the black ball? Y'all let me know what y'all think it is. Well, I'll pull up this clip. You know, first you bomb the cells for Color Purple with your tears. Talk about you ain't like how you was treated. And now you on this Black Power tour. So let's shit. Mm. Let me just go to here. Probably easier. Mary speaking out too. And I love Taraji. I think she's an awesome, awesome actress. Um, but sometimes I think she could be dramatic. So Taraji says black people run away when we laugh because we weren't allowed to laugh on the slave plantation. I don't know. I'm watching this for the first time with y'all. Shout out
You know
to
why black people run away when we laugh? Because we weren't allowed to laugh on those plantations. This is stuff that lives in us, y'all. This ain't nothing new, y'all. That's why y'all going, oh, what? Yeah, it lives in us. That doesn't just go away, like she said. And if we don't start unpacking it seriously, it will also be the end of us. You know why black people run away when we laugh? Because we weren't allowed to laugh on those plantations. This is stuff that lives in us, y'all. This ain't nothing new, y'all. That's why y'all going, oh, what? Yeah, it lives in us.
You know, here's my thoughts on this because, and I don't want to offend anybody. You see that, like, what is she, a public speaker now? Is this the role we taking on? And a lot of these kids, they are so far removed from slavery, they don't even understand the concept, right? So why force them to live in that? I know my grandmother wasn't no slave. Slavery had been over. Slavery was generations before me. Okay, I was taught lessons about my family lineage and stuff like that. But how do you think the younger generation? I'm sorry, I don't run away from laughing. I run towards laughing. My motto is live, love, laugh. Like I'm like we have to evolve as a people, and I'm not going to keep. Although it's lesser than that, we are so much more progressive from that thinking. I'm sorry. I'm not fitting in that. I'm not fitting in it. And I disagree with her. And so I asked, like, what's Taraji doing? Is she supposed to be some type of motivational speaker or something? Like, I'm sorry, this younger generation cannot relate to slavery. They never had to experience that. They may have experienced racism. So speak to that. But to take them back to a plantation mindset where they will never ever be able to relate, I disagree with that. Sexy 16. I thought they laughed and sung so they wouldn't cry. So like I don't even think I've never even heard of this. And that's what I'm like, what are you trying? Like are you trying to cover up the black ball, Taraji? Seriously, because this right here, let me see what some of the comments are saying. This person said, I learned that recently, but I always thought that's where it came from. I thought it was because people was missing side tooth, but this make way more sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it's a part of generational trauma. And yes, granted, it's a lot of things that was passed on generationally, right? Um, whoopings and stuff like that. So yeah, I could see that. I could see her speaking to that, but I'm sorry. Maybe I'm far removed or whatever. But I'm sorry. I believe in you have to speak to the audience at hand. And I don't feel like these young children really can relate to slavery. I mean, just think about it. When was slavery abolished? Hold on. Hey Siri, when was slavery abolished? 1865. These kids
get that. Could you try again?
1865. These kids don't know nothing about it. Just like I ain't know nothing about it. My kids didn't know anything about it. They don't know anything about it. I feel like we need to evolve with the times and speak to our generation at hand and deal with the issues in present day. I'm tired of people keeping us back in slavery. We've progressively come along. And I think it's a lot bigger issues on the forefront than the plantation mindset. Like why kids don't want to go to college no more. Why they listen to music where we promote and unaliving each other and stuff. Like I just think it's bigger issues. And although I think they should know their history, I just think we need to evolve. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not saying like it doesn't exist, but this younger generation can't even relate to it. That's all I got on that. And that's that on that. But I just never known her to be a motivational speaker, nothing. It was a big. The next story I want to get into. Hold on, what's this? A woman in Birmingham, Alabama, was executed. Her name was Mahogany Jackson. Let's get into this because I thought this story just broke my heart. I'm just sending y'all a trigger warning. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the things we need to be teaching our kids. I just felt like this was another Shankola Robinson situation.
About the disturbing kidnapping and murder of Mahogany Jackson, the harder it is and more awful it is to hear.
Some of those suspects accused in her killing making an appearance in court today. Bria Chapman joins us now live with the latest. And Bria, the details that you heard today in court are disturbing and heartbreaking.
Yeah, Morgan, that is right. This case is beyond disturbing, and it was an emotional day in court. Now, one of the saddest details I learned today is that Mahogany Jackson came to the first location thinking these people were her friends. Investigators say they then tortured her, and the things that were described are why Judge Keisha Davis says she denied all of these suspects a bond. Now, Birmingham Police Homicide Detective Mark Green says the first stop was the home of suspect Brandon Pope. Now, that's where Jackson was beaten outside while she was naked. Officers say some of the suspects beat her while others recorded the beatings. Now, Jackson was stomped and kicked, and then prosecutors say one of the
this is horrible, and this is what we need to teach our youth, how to pick out their friends, because apparently they ain't no friends out here in this world. Okay, do you hear the horrific things they put this woman through? And she probably thought she could trust all of these people. This is the things we need to teach our kids about. You can't trust nobody. Protect yourself. It's a lie. It's a lie. Hey, Essence.
Suspects can be heard saying, "Put her in the trunk." And then she was dragged naked in the street. Now, Jackson was taken to a second location, and I want to warn you, this will be hard to hear. Prosecutors say
a trigger warning. It's gonna be hard to hear, but we need to hear it. Like, forget all of that. Oh, what Taraji talking about. We got bigger issues at hand. This is another case. Another Shanquella Robinson situation, who still has not got justice, by the way. I'm not saying this is Shanquella, but it's the same type of circumstance where a group of friends gangs up on one person. But I thank God all these mofos are in custody.
Say Jackson was sexually assaulted at gunpoint. Officials say she was handcuffed, beaten, pistol whipped, and then spat on. Now, Jackson's family, including her mother, were present in court today. And as they read out the evidence, you could hear them getting very emotional. DA Danny Carr says, though, this will be a long road to get justice for Mahogany. And he also explains why only 5 out of the 8 suspects were present today for the Anias Law hearing.
This is crazy. And this is what we need to talk to our children about, because at the end of the day, it be your own people plotting on your life. It be your own people. We ain't worried about man lynching us. It be our own people.
The individuals that are charged with capital murder, obviously, the law, the statute and the rules of criminal procedure says that their bond can be set at a no bond automatically. The individuals that are charged with felony murder, the statute requires a hearing. The next step, obviously, is there'll be further investigation with Birmingham Police Department.
Yeah, another sad thing we learned today was that the suspects wanted the password to Mahogany Jackson's phone. Officials say they even told her if she gave it to them, they would let her go, only to kill her anyway. Now, live at 5, you'll hear what District Attorney Danny Carr says he told the family today. Morgan?
The more information we learn about the disturbing kidnapping and murder of Mahogany Jackson, the harder it is.
This is just horrible. And I remember when they discovered her body, and I'm just like, ooh, what happened now? This is a lot. And now all them young people, they doing life behind bars. They're gonna end up with life. And not one person can stand up for that young girl. I'm glad they were denying bond. They're charged with kidnapping, SA, torturing young Alabama mother before fatally propelling her in the head. Woman text family members begging them to save her. So it all started when Mahogany arrived to a home where several of the suspects were. It's important to note that Mahogany knew all of the suspects. Video recordings by the suspects show Mahogany being stomped and spat on. She could be heard yelling, "Y'all won. Let me go. This is horrible." She was then stripped and thrown into a trunk and taken to another home where she was forced to perform oral sex before being propelled. And this is disgusting. I can't even read through it. Y'all have to go over to the neighborhood talk. They got it all broken down. I mean, what did this young lady do to any of them people where she deserved this type of treatment? They all are sick. And I'm just glad they caught these monsters. And I'm glad they were dumb enough criminals to record themselves in the act so that they could be caught. But people, you see something, you say something. Ain't no way I would go along with something like this. And because nobody had the courage to stand up for this young woman, y'all all going down for capital M word. Exactly. And you want, Taraji, you want to talk about some laughing? Sheesh. Child. My prayers go out to this young lady and her family. And I believe she's a mother to her poor children. It's that crab in the barrel mentality. And I bet you it was all over jealousy. Or one of them couldn't, she wouldn't let one of them screw her or some mess like that. All right, the last story I want to get into because I need to go eat, Naughty Crew. So it looks like, because I was talking to my nephew last night, he said Florida is off the hook, child. And not only they trying to keep the spring breakers from coming out. Hold on, let me just see. They doing the most to keep these spring breakers from coming down there. Here's the story. Shout out to Spiritual World. They even got commercials. All right. Florida is getting drones, licensed readers, and charging $100 for parking in Miami to stop spring break chaos. They did something there.
We need to talk. This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach, hitting up the spa, or checking out a new restaurant. You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws. Do you even remember what happened last March?
That was our breaking point. So we're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done. And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access.
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence. Whatever.
All right, so they're not playing. They cracking down. Spring breakers, I suggest y'all stay home before you end up with a record. And not only that, it's just not safe in Florida right now. Hey, Michelle Jim. And here's why. A massive human trafficking bust in Florida resulted in 228 arrests, including members of the U.S. military, school teachers, coaches, and many more. So Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said 150 suspects or Johns were arrested, along with 66 prostitutes and 12 others in the multi-agency operation dubbed Operation March Sadness 2024. Among the suspects, and we just went in through this. So things are cracking down. And this could have a lot to do with Diddy. I'm just saying. Yep, you know he's from Florida. There's a reason why he stationed himself in Florida. And it was the sighting of Diddy. Diddy and his son on a little.
Thank you, buddy. One over shoulder. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Diddy. All right, brother. Thank you. You guys have a good night.
Something going on. Something going on, Naughty Crew. Jacksonville, Florida. See? So as you can see, there's a lot going on in the world. I want you guys to, as you move through your day, to protect yourself, because you just never know who is around you. I'm sending peace and blessings to every last one of you. And make sure you don't, like Naughty Crew, just make sure you don't get...
You ever been swallowed up, swallowed up?
Don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world. I appreciate every last one of you joining me for this Naughty Love Lunchtime Rundown. Let me know what you think. Let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think of the Rick Ross and Christina Mackey breakup. I think the best part of it was Tia Kemp trolling the whole situation and calling it for what it is. Let me know what you think about Taraji P. Henson all of a sudden being a public speaker and going to speak to our kids. And then let me know what you think about the situation in Alabama. It's just another Shanquella Robinson situation, but I'm just glad they are being brought to justice. Yeah, they did slow-mo for a second. All right, and you know I always thank my haters.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. All right. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. It's rainy here in New Jersey. We need some sunshine. Send us some sunshine, Bernice, from down south. Send us some heat and some sunshine. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.